Welcome back.
Hello, welcome back. And now finally my connection is working right. We finally got Skype under order. So yes, Professor Layton has just been issued the order to leave.
And I think we're going to do the complete opposite of that.
Hello.
I'm not leaving.
Hey, I told you to leave. Why are you still here?
Because I'm the main character. You can't make
Because we have to get hint coins in a puzzle, of course.
We're in the same room as him, and we didn't hear his evil laugh.
Tick-tock, Layton. Tick-tock.
Understood.
You're an a-hole.
Sure, you can go now. I mean, goodbye, Layton.
Famous composer in the late 17th century,
Evil
if
laugh.
I'm not mistaken.
Aha!
A puzzle in the
Beautiful
firehouse.
fireplace. It looks as if someone's taken good care of it.
You know, I have a puzzle about a fireplace that's been burning me up.
Emmy, go to bad joke
Oh dear,
jail.
Emmy. Joke jail now.
And now Emmy's the one giving the professor a puzzle.
The occupants of this chilly home burn a bundle of wood in their fireplace every day of the year. In the 3-month period starting this month, they will burn 3 more bundles of wood, and in the following 3-month period. Given that this is a 365-day year, unless it's a leap year, can you work out what the current month is? Express your answer as a number.
It's quite simple. Just sort of formulate a formula using the amount of days, amount of months, amount of days in a year, and you can get something. Burning 3 more bundles of wood in a 1 3-month period than in the next means that there are 3 more days in the first period. Which month has the fewest days in any given... Having trouble? Check a calendar, Layton.
Professor, are you suffering from narcolepsy
Professor,
again?
this is a puzzle that's actually been given to you.
I don't care, I've looked solve it.
Well,
I'm sleepy.
February is the shortest month of the year.
Remember, level 5... Remember, level 5 is
Excuse
a
me,
lot better.
Professor, I just need to poke
2-hour
you.
work days. You get
Excuse
2
me,
hours of
Professor.
sleep.
Excuse me, Professor, I just need to poke this into your rear end. Hold still. Bing!
Ah!
Now he's up.
Cracking.
Oh, fuck you.
Wake up and smell the
Good
coffee.
work, Abby. I really enjoyed that one.
Glad you liked it, Professor.
Indeed he did.
Awesome.
Oh,
99 puzzles. Which means that Jovah has more than filled this quota for the obligatory puzzles at this point.
I've done 99 puzzles, but this Famtac up my arse isn't one of them.
Oh dear. I'm sure he'll be okay. Let's talk to the man's son now.
Bother me and you'll have my father to deal with. You'll find yourselves behind bars if you're not careful.
That may actually be true.
You know,
Ooh. The round trip between Grand Bridge and Hyatt Hill is a long one for old Bucky.
Yes, I imagine so.
It's amazing. Here's a boat stop here where there's no water whatsoever. Hey, for my customers, I would do anything. You guys want a ride?
A ride? How can you have a ride on ground? From here, you mean? Wouldn't that be impractical?
The word impractical is not in Bucky's dictionary. What, do you want to ride? Bucky's got some great boats right here.
We're on
That's
dry land!
It's Bucky's boats, Dwibs. They sort of defy reality. Welcome to Cartoon Britain.
I'm guessing Akira Hero's brain was on vacation.
No, it's quite simple. His brain was on vacation over at Capcom.
Direct the puppets on stage and... Oh.
Yeah, I realized I didn't have all the moves needed for the third and final puzzle.
Sorry, please, you know, the officer seems. He claims to store every answer in these cases. He told me quite well until he pissed off. In the next 24 hours, it's to believe them for something abyss. In this case, it's clear on Dr. Clark.
So yeah, basically get out of town, or...
No,
you know.
I'm staying here.
Get out of town, or I will laugh some more.
Well, go ahead. Yes, go ahead and laugh. I have a gun.
I forget if it's in this part where something special happens.
No.
Unfortunately, I can't check because of how YouTube's new player for some reason won't let me see beyond the gray area.
Actually, I can see it just fine, so let me check.
What's up with my player?
I don't know. How is the investigation going, Herschel? I hope Luke hasn't been... whatever.
He's been a nightmare. Quite the contrary. Luke has been very helpful, Clark. I would like to ask you something.
Of course. How can I help?
How did you manage to put up with Luke all these years? I need you to tell me everything you know about the death of Evan Bard.
Evan Bard?
Yes, Evan Bard.
I'll tell you the same thing I told the police. I saw someone fall off a cliff. That's it.
You know what this needs, guys? It needs...
I didn't see anyone else around. I didn't even know it was Bard when it happened.
Are you sure? Okay, ignore the body falling off the cliff. I totally didn't push my examiner off the cliff.
Objection! I'm sorry, this just seemed up my alley.
What
And since I am the editor...
Why would Bard leave you his land deeds? Why couldn't he have given them to me?
Heaven was a friend, and the only person in town with whom I could discuss intellectual matters. You would have liked him very much, Herschel. Of course, I was still very surprised by the will.
Yes, I would have liked him very much. I would have taken him to a nice little trip to the cliff.
Well, he Jakes confirmed the will and acted as executor. You see,
Executor?
Yes, the executor. He used to call himself Shadar. I became an extensive lawnmower overnight, and I've been dealing with the red tape ever since.
And Ariana and her brother?
They are still the future heirs, as far as I'm concerned.
But what about your son, you bastard?
I only planned to oversee the land until they were of age. Unfortunately. It is possible that Ariana will not live long enough to see that happen.
Yeah.
So you know about her illness?
Yeah. Of course, it's truly tragic. I don't know what I would do if such a fate were to befall Luke. Evan was always so attentive to his children. I was shocked to learn that he hadn't made adequate provisions for them.
You shit. Do you agree with Jakes' conclusion about Bard's death?
Well, he is much more qualified to make that judgment than I am. He is Ferdie Jakes, after all.
Completely trustworthy!
Yes,
Yeah,
that
that's
derives from his ability to
totally
solve every
trustworthy.
case, I understand.
Every case, yes, Herschel. The man has practically eliminated crime and mistalent. I'll just say this for now, Dwebs. Even though you can clearly tell Jakes is being evil is clearly not meant to be subtle, there is one other bad guy who actually comes across as subtle and is actually and the twist that he is evil will eventually.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I just realised something.
What?
There's no crime here, and yet the accident rate is high. Oh my god, you've ripped off the plot of Hot Fuzz. It's a common pattern among solved cases.
Herschel, you don't think Jakes had anything to do with Bard's death, do you?
Nah. Would the master like to have his dinner now?
No, he will not! Piss off!
Toland, you gave me quite a start. How long have you been there?
Only moments, sir. I apologize if you did not hear me knock. Am I disturbing the master?
Yes, you bloody are!
No, of course not. No, I'm sorry.
Objection! Layton, you're contradicting the writing again.
Yes, dinner sounds splendid. Herschel, Emmy, please join us. We have several aged wines in the cellar, Herschel. Perhaps you could go down and select a bottle for us.
I'm a teetotaler. You want me to pick a wine?
Perhaps the master would prefer I select a wine to go with dinner.
But I don't...
No. Our friend Layton is quite the connoisseur when it comes to wine. Isn't that right, old boy?
But I haven't drank
tea.
wine since I was 6. Well, it would be my pleasure.
Let's just
Where is the wine
well, keep in mind,
It's-
both Clark and Layton have been friends since college, so maybe back in college, Layton was a little more, shall we say,
Free.
yeah.
Oh, Dwibs, wait till you see Layton's college years. Those are something to behold.
Actually, Jovah, it's his high school years, not college years.
I didn't know you were
Oh,
into wine, Professor.
right. Sorry, I got
To be
them
honest,
mixed
I'm more
up.
of a connoisseur of tea. I can't claim to know much about wine at all.
But yeah, Dwibs, wait till you see Layton's high school years.
Really? Then why did Clark say that you...
It seems
Basically,
to me
Pedro, I also consider
Clark was
them as...
fabricating a reason for us to see the basement.
I also consider them sort of as college years, considering, the
Must be something.
semi-older scenes,
I think we should do as he wishes.
Was he a party animal or something?
Let's just, okay.
Oh, let's just say he wasn't quite as polite back then.
No, he was polite.
dear.
He was polite, but we'll
not
see.
as polite.
We'll see when we get to Miracle Mask. Anyway.
Like I said, not
It
as
looks like
polite
a
as
normal
he is
salad
now.
to me. What are we supposed to notice?
Luke, does anything strike you as out of the ordinary?
Yes, because the child is allowed around the wine.
Well, Shiroy, it is his house, so if anyone would be able to notice something out of the ordinary, it would be him. Okay.
What? No!
Oh god, the habit.
What? No!
I'm sorry, I just had to.
No, it's alright, it's alright. The game pretty much asked for that.
I thought I heard something. Maybe I imagined it.
Perhaps it was a mouse? I hear you whispering, Luke.
I beg your pardon?
You plan on murdering me in my sleep, don't you?
No, Mr. Layton, I'm not. Okay.
Professor Layton, is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, you can piss off. I said piss off!
Professor, read your script.
You're contradicting the script again.
I'm not contradicting the script, I'm just telling him to go away.
Professor, did
Wait,
you...
I have to reintroduce you to my friend, Steel Pike.
Professor, let me guess. The narrator of Alamo and Dutchman's Mind is also one of your brothers.
Someone
I guess
kind
so.
of believe that he was thrown from the cliff.
I'm talking about that game about the guy who wants to impress chicks that we showed you
Okay,
guys.
guys. Okay, guys, lore. Avon Bard was really not a liked man. It's rumored that apparently somebody might have thrown him from the cliff by an angry tenant. What most people knew of him, most everyone despised him. But I do prattle on. If you have selected a wine, I can carry on with preparing dinner. Doland? Has my dad been acting strange to you lately? He has been rather preoccupied, I would say. Much of his time is spent in the study.
Why am I imagining Wallace from Wallace and Gromit's voice on that guy? Yes, clearly Kark has other matters at hand. Let's get going.
You're not staying for dinner?
No, but can I have one of your wine bottles?
Afraid not.
We'll have to do it another time. Please give my regrets to Clark.
My pleasure. Do be careful out there.
Okay.
That's a lot of wine.
Sure, but he didn't suspect that I stole a wine bottle.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, we're in a wine cellar. Oh, so this is where they're holding Maya captive.
Luke, hide the wine bottle.
Actually,
God.
Jovah, now that I think about it, yeah, this is for reasons I cannot say yet. This is probably just
It's a
for
wine
all
rack.
reference.
The bottles are arranged haphazardly. Having bottles lie on the ground isn't very wise. Let's put them away before someone breaks one.
With a puzzle. Wine wise.
Yeah, sure, clever. In order to store this fine wine in an appropriate manner, the following rules must be observed. White wine should always be stored so that there is only one bottle on every horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line. Red wine should also be stored so that there is only one bottle on the same horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line. The two bottles already in the crate cannot be moved. Can you work out a way to store them?
Jeez, Britton, I knew you guys were serious about your tea, but I didn't know you were even more serious about your wine.
Well.
I bought 3 new types
To be
of
fair,
tea
well, there is a stereotype that British people are very organized and shit. I'm guessing. Let me guess, that's also crap.
Yeah.
So even when you guys are drunk,
Pedro,
you're
it's
organized.
crap depending on how old you are.
Wow. So basically, even when you guys are drunk, you're precise about.
Wait. Let me see if I get this straight.
Level 5 have been wrong, ruined forever.
No. I'm not saying. I'm not going to bring that up. I was going to bring up something else. So what you're telling me is that most British people are not like Colin Firth, but more like Eggsy.
Well done. The bottles may be placed as shown in the two diagrams.
Don't bother. This is a joke that only me and Dwez will get.
Most British people are really polite. It's the Londoners, ironically.
That reminds me, Shiroy. We need you to be in our Kingsman commentary since you're also British.
Okay.
Kingsman?
Yeah,
Kingsman: The Secret Service.
Kingsman, the greatest spy movie in years. That's probably one of my favorite movies of all time, honestly.
What was that about?
I love that movie so much.
What with the library and Clark's account? There are still many questions about Bard's death. This, coupled with the Spectre not being reported outside Miss Tallery, troubles me. And what did he do to be such a dick? It would appear that someone is carefully manipulating information about these two events, and it's not me.
And when I say Londoners are impolite, I mean on public transport.
Oh, goody.
Although who is polite on public transport? But who is capable of doing this?
There's only one person I can think of.
Roberto Wolsey. Apparently he keeps going on about conspiracy theories.
Chief Constable Jakes. He's in a position to do both of those things.
True.
Luke is spot on. Jakes is the only one in this town capable of both, who isn't me.
He's supposed to be a public servant. That's just unforgivable.
Unforgivable indeed.
Emily, your faith in public servants is inspiring.
That's an inspirational faith in public servants. Reminded me of this bout of faith.
But we need an opening statement as an overview of the case at hand.
Is this from the crossover?
Oh, they don't
Yeah,
know
no,
this.
it's Dual
Dual
Destinies.
Destinies.
It's a 25.
Why don't you be honest?
Things got dark.
There's a term for people who whine and fuss. And then decide they no longer want what's theirs. A selfish old fool.
I think you're behind us, Jovah. Where are you?
Actually, it's just trying to match up with this.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I pity your poor grandchildren, or is it great-grandchildren?
No! All these years, I thought the opening statement was the prosecutor's job. But I suppose I could give it a try. Maybe a nice change of pace. What? He actually fell for that?
That must have been the power of suggestion.
The power of super.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our preview of our Dual Destinies commentary.
Indeed.
Hopefully the dialogue will be slower.
As soon as either Jovah or
be.
Pedro get their hands on 3DS
No,
cameras somewhere.
you took that from online, didn't you?
Anyway,
Speaking of that, Pedro, how's that going along?
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't find a slower moving video.
I'm gonna
Fine.
have to get it from another source because apparently even the post people don't even know where the hell it is at this point. But I've already got the refund for it, so that's okay.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you got a
Wait, does
refund.
Athena have a voice?
No. Well, the thing
Avena's voiced by Wendy Lee.
eBay is a customer protection policy. So
Yeah. And yes, that's right. And yes, that's right, Shiroi. Athena Sykes is in fact voiced by Haruhi.
yeah.
I just wanted to know to see if I could get a reference or something.
There you go.
Well,
Just
no
just
worries.
shout out to
But-
Suzumiya, then you're perfect.
Yeah, basically think Arui Suzumiya.
Okay.
Only a bit older.
Yeah.
Alright, Shiroi. Actually, who was playing Anna? Was it me?
I don't think I was on that.
Oh, yeah,
I thought
yeah,
I thought it's Shiroi playing Anna, but if you want to play Anna, Pedro.
Just for the sake of making Shiroi's job easier. He's just run off
Sure.
the way. He's probably at the crossroads now.
We might still be able to catch him. Let's hurry. I sound so urgent to
Can keep up with him.
Oh no! Was this the woman who's obsessing over what's his
Grosky.
name?
Yeah, Grosky. Watching Grosky
Yeah, that was
is
me.
exhausting. All that running and brawling. Oh my! She absolutely loves his muscles and shit.
Wait,
So sure,
is
you wanna let
Grosky
Pedro
the
vote, sir?
villain
No, I mean that was
in
me in
this
the
game?
3 parts ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dibs. Could you repeat that?
Is Grosky the villain in this game?
No, Dibs, trust me.
Oh my god, can you
Gro-
imagine?
Gro- Gro-
Pedro,
Gro-
Pedro, wouldn't that just shocking if
Grosky's
If
sense
he
of
was the
justice.
villain, we'd be screwed.
Grosky's sense
Oh
of
my
justice is unstoppable. Trust me,
Pedro,
Dibs.
can you imagine that? Can you imagine that though? The new detective ending up being the big bad. That'd be just ridiculous.
No, oh yeah, totally, of course.
Yeah, there's no way that would ever happen.
I can see it now. Grosky truly is the bad guy of the prequel trilogy.
Anyway, Anna in love. Let's learn a bit more about Anna. Why not?
And now,
That's
time
what-
to-
That's one thing. That's one of the best. This is one of the best new things about Last Spectre, by the way. These episodes will give us some extra context for the side characters. Anyway.
Everyone went wrong at
No,
work today.
sure. I'm playing Anna. Don't worry. And I'm going home to that old box of flats. Oh, why must life be so unkind?
Oh, boo fucking who?
well, it is London.
Well, basically, we're gonna see how she met Grosky for the first time. Oh, pardon me, miss. I was pursuing a criminal. You aren't hurt, are you? No, I'm fine. Are you alright?
I'm just a little bruised and everything. Just a few cuts.
Don't think I could ever come to any harm running into a delicate lady like yourself.
Unless your tits are made out of iron.
Actually, Dwebs, look at him. I'm pretty sure his chest is made of iron. Like,
Well, it depends. He hasn't run into Emmy.
we
don't know who would survive that hit.
You know that joke? You know that joke about there's
No.
not. You know how that joke about there's not a chin behind Chuck Norris's beard. There's only another fist. Well, behind Grusky's chest hair, there's only cold hard
Thanks.
steel. And such a to me, such a gentleman.
Wait a minute, what about me?
This is stuff as he walked straight out of
Shut
my
up,
dreams. Hard luck.
Wait a minute, I thought this was Professor Layton, not Inspector Grosky.
Why did I ever care about my job? Now I know such a man exists. I will devote my life to winning his heart. That's right.
That's
She's
right,
actually,
she's
she's
gonna
actually
quit
gonna.
her
She quits her job to pursue a man.
Yeah, she's basically gonna found Inspector Grosky fan club.
Which she is the sole member of.
What for me? I won't be long, my darling, my Romeo, my Prince Charming. And she's gonna be chasing him throughout this entire prequel trilogy.
And people
Well, ladies
say
and-
Amy's crazy.
Well, she is
ladies
crazy.
Well, ladies and
Of
gentlemen,
course, that's a joke.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a contender for a new villain in a possible sequel between Ace Attorney and Professor Layton.
Oh,
Okay, it's time for your character to shine, Shiori.
What's this?
Gentlemen, I hope we're not going to have any trouble here.
That's right, back up.
Wait, why is my
Yeah,
character
you're
a
laughing
coward all
now.
of a sudden?
Oh, he's protecting Luke. Didn't you notice?
Luke, get your camera out, quickly! Get your camcorder!
Why?
Just get
This
it
is
out
going on
quickly!
YouTube,
I want to
Luke.
film this.
All right.
Emmy,
Sorry, too late.
your methods are unorthodox, but very effective.
Thanks. Whenever you need a little muscle, you just let me know, Professor, and I'll be there.
So yeah, Professor, you have your own personal muscle now.
Who are these men?
Okay,
Do you think
sure.
Jake sent them after us?
Looks like Jakes didn't want to wait the full 24 hours to get rid of us.
Was Mr. Bard killed by these thugs?
Unfortunately, we can't say for certain.
Oh well.
Yeah. Well, they're dead anyway, so, yes.
Layton, Emmy, I've just found you. I've got a
Ugh.
very corporal lead on that Spectre of yours.
Already, in a matter of seconds.
Really? That's great, Inspector.
Wow, wait, your hair's blue? Wow, you're still like the Hedgehog come to
The
life.
police chief in this town is really ahead of the game.
He's got blue hair and that. He's like the
He said
Hedgehog.
that a tall-headed gentleman and a fiery young lady abducted the mayor's son. He added that they were posing as investigators when in fact they were controlling the Spectre.
What? Oh, no,
Wait,
this
wait
Mr.
a minute.
Rocky.
Hold on, Dibs. Not to dampen your spirits, but that does narrow the suspects down a fair bit.
Oh, fuck you!
Is any of this true, Layton? Explain yourself. See, the thing is, Dwebs, he's not. The thing is, Dwebs, just much like Chelmy, Grosky's not a very competent
Jakes hasn't given us
policeman,
a warning.
and
Don't
they
be fooled, Inspector. Jakes
Even-
is a real culprit. I know it.
even what Jakes, you say? So he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes, eh? You see, Dwebs. Grosky is very influential. Like you say one thing to him, and he'll immediately believe it.
Really.
Grosky the art. I will not take such. And there he goes again.
Inspector, wait! He really is quick for someone his size.
Ugh, thank God. For a minute I thought level 5 caught onto my dickery.
Layton! Don't think they've gotten off
Time
your...
machine to kill Grosky.
Professor, we didn't get to tell Grosky what's happening. Should we go after him?
Yes, quick Rose, get the TARDIS. Let's avoid running into
TARDIS?
things that are impossible. We need to continue our investigation. You don't want to talk to who?
Wait, oh my god, you're telling me that Professor Layton is the next doctor and Emmy is his assistant?
Yes.
Yes, you see, I took over the production of that show and I cast myself as the doctor.
Well, from what I've heard, you would make a better doctor than the new one.
Although, no, actually, to be fair, it's not the actor I blame, it's more the writing.
Oh, okay then.
Really? That's nice of you, Layton. Anywho, we'll see more in the next part. And Layton, don't think that the police is off your tail yet.
See ya, everybody.
See ya.